Hello everyone, Clay here, the Georgia Bottle Picker. Today I went and bought another bottle collection, 1,300 pieces. It was a long trip. I done it all in one day. I woke up at 3:30, got all my eBay items packed up, ready to ship out, waiting on the mail lady to come by and pick them up. Left at 5 a.m. I got back home at 6 p.m. I didn't do a whole lot of videoing while I was going to get the bottles. I did do a little bit of video, and they were in 3 different cabinets and some in the garage. I just videoed just a short little clip of the 2 in the bookcases or on the shelves. I done a little bit of videoing as I unloaded them. I didn't look at half the bottles, but the thumbnail says I bought a bottle collection worth $25,000. I think it's actually worth more than that. And the way I figure it is, I got 1,300 pieces. If only 1,000 of them will average $25 a piece, that's $25,000. I think it's going to do a lot better than that. But anyhow, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let's go take a look at this bottle collection I went and bought.
Ain't worth nothing anymore.
I like how you got them displayed. They look good.
Well, it was a whole lot fuller before I got started.
You selling all the bottles in this case?
Yeah, sir.
I bought them all. All these bottles laying on their side, you see the bottles over there, all dated 1923s or 1915s. Been a long day, 13 hours to drive to Atlanta, look at the bottles, agree on the price, box them up, load them up, and get back home. It's 4 hours and 35, 40 minutes one way. But I'm almost home now. Glad to be home. Here we go. Here's some of the bottle collection I just went and purchased in Atlanta. Trucks loaded down. Tied them. There's 3 of them bottle racks. They hold 96 bottles. There's a sign that ain't too good, but somebody will buy it for something. I don't know how much. Some of this stuff, that's a full one there, never been opened with the full label. I'm not sure what the value is on it. That's new stuff there. This stuff come out of a storage unit. Let me know what all this is here. Some of these cans, diamond cans. Athens, Georgia. That's a pretty good bottle, but it does have a lip chip. Another can here. That's a good can if it was in better condition. Them big diamond cans, they bring pretty good money. I thought this here was pretty cool. That's them foam labels, 64 ounce. Not sure what they worth, but they probably got some pretty good value. And that's just some different miscellaneous bottles. It's a nice Coke crate right there too. It's at least a $50 crate because it's so good. I'll sell it for 50 or I won't sell it. 1966. It may take a while to sell, but it'll bring 50 bucks. Because that's in excellent condition. You don't usually find them in that kind of condition. It's the only crate I got. They had a bunch more crates with bottles within them, but I didn't buy them. 3 bottle racks in the back seat. Let's see, they got signs on them, but they faded. Them 2 are. And this is just boxes of bottles. There's one good sign, I think. There's an aluminum 6-pack holder. That one's faded, that sign's faded. There's one there. I'll get $70 to $100 for that sign. There's a lot of different stuff in here. Moultrie, Georgia milk bottles. It's another one. Let me unload some of this stuff. Get this truck unloaded. Here's these 6 bottle racks right here. They all hold 96 bottles where you put the empty bottles. They sell pretty good. I've done very well with these bottle racks before. I get $200, $150, $200 a piece. It's all medicines with towns on them, all from Georgia. Let's look at these bottles here. These bottles I've never seen. Like this one here, that's an oil company from Atlanta, Georgia. It's a big old bottle. He's got 75 on. I don't know what they're worth. I'll have to look them up. Savannah, Georgia, amber beer bottle. Brewing Association. That's another one of them, Atlanta, Georgia. It's a seltzer bottle. See what it says on there. Atlanta Seltzer Company. That's about he's got 150. That's about maybe $100 bottle. This is Georgia Experiment Station milk bottle. See if he's got 75 on it. I don't see a town on it. It's got Georgia. I've never had it before. And that's a Hainer whiskey got the 4 towns: Dayton, St. Louis, Atlanta, St. Paul. And this is, I'm not sure about that. That's a pretty cool piece there. I think that's one of them test bottles. It's got that Coca-Cola there. It's pretty cool. Mountain Dew, Albany. This is the ones he said was worth. He's got $200 on it. I don't know what they're worth. I'll have to research them. And that's an Atlantic Barber Supply Company. That's a Barber bottle. He's got 100 on that one. Griffin milk bottle. I'm not sure the value of that. And this is a Blessinger and Company Distillers, Savannah, Georgia. That could be good. He's got 100 on it. It's got a little damage right there. But I've never had it before. It's probably a pretty good one. Savannah whiskey. It's a pretty good box right there. Look at a few of these bottles in here. Valdosta. That would be a good bottle, but it's got a replaced top. He's got $250 on it. And I'm not sure what that value of that is. Another Valdosta. It's got some repair on the top, but it's a Valdosta Hutchison bottle. Press and Lender, Thomasville, Georgia. That's a good hutch. I sold him that hutch at a bottle show one year. He's got $100 on it. I think that's what I charged him. Rome, Georgia hutch. He's got $250 on that. I don't think it'll bring $250. Another Press and Lender, $100. Cochran, Georgia. Now that's a good one. He's got $700 on that one. I don't know if it'll bring $700. Bainbridge, $125. Vienna, Georgia, Coca-Cola straight side. He's got $350 on that one. Let's look at this box real quick. That's a stone inkwell. It's from London, England. That's another foreign. That's like a beer bottle, blob top. It's another one of those Old Benny Mountain Dews. He's got $200 on it. I'm not sure what those were. The Hillbillies. This is Savannah, Georgia. I think that's pretty good right there. I think I sold one of these. Oh, it's got damage right there. I wonder if it had damage when they loaded it in. Yeah. Man, that's a shame. Thomas Mayer colored soda. That'll do pretty good. Henry Cluck, 1878. Thomas Mayer or T. Mayer, Savannah, Georgia. That's a pretty block top. These block tops sell good. They sell quick. It's another Henry Cup. Quitman, Georgia drum, Pepsi. John Ryan, 1866. John Ryan, 1866. That's an Eber wine. 1882. It's got a pretty color. That's probably $50. Clinton Bottling Works, Augusta, that's $50. That's that rare Augusta Brewing Company Pepsi Cola bottle. It's missing the top. Probably $50 like it is. Fitzgerald Pepsi Cola straight side, missing the top. That's $20 or $30. Macon Pepsi straight side, that's pretty good. He's got 60 on it. That's about right, probably. Savannah, this is an odd color. Pepsi straight side. Another Savannah Pepsi straight side. And another Savannah Pepsi straight side. That's a good box right there. That stuff will sell quick. Tennille, Georgia. I've had these bottles before, $200. I'm not sure if it'll bring that. This is Hawkinsville, Georgia. It's a pretty color. He's got $300 on that. I'm not sure the value of that one either. I've got a bunch of them. West Point Grocery Company, West Point Bottling Department, West Point, Georgia hutch. He's got 75 on that one. This is the rarest one probably in here. This is an amber Coca-Cola straight side, Dalton, Georgia. If that bottle weren't damaged, see it's missing part of the top. What's he got on it? He's got 800 on it. It's like $1,000 or $1,200 bottle if it weren't damaged. I'm probably gonna list it for 800 and just see what happens. That's a good box of bottles right there. I ain't gonna look at all these bottles, but we'll take a look at a few of them. He's got 55 on that. LaGrange, Georgia. A lot of these bottles are clean. A lot of them has damage. Barnesville, Coca-Cola straight side. That's a rare bottle. I don't think I've ever sold one. He's got 75 on it. It may bring more than 75. That's an Icy from Atlanta. That's not a valuable bottle. Probably $15. This is LaGrange, Georgia, straight side. It's not valuable. Griffin, Georgia is not valuable. Another Griffin. It's got 50 on it. It's in good condition. It may bring 50. Monroe, Georgia. That's a good straight side. He's got 125 on it. Fort Valley, that's in good condition. He's got 50. That's about right. Another Barnesville Coca-Cola straight side. He's got 85 on that one. Let's see, Griffin. He's got 75 on that one. That's a good condition, but I don't know if it'll bring that kind of money. West Point Coca-Cola. He's got 80 on that one. Oh, so good. Gainesville, Georgia. That's probably a $20 bottle. Just look at a few in this box also. A lot of these bottles are clean. That's a West Point, Georgia blood wine. Real good condition. I've sold some of them lately. That's the MI grape from, I just sold one of these not long ago. That's about a $30 or $40 bottle. Savannah, Georgia. Valdosta Martins. Athens, Georgia. Bud wine. That's Augusta, Georgia blood wine. Some Noonan, Georgia. New grapes. All these bottles are from Georgia. Here's a few more bottles we'll look at. This is a Richland, Georgia straight side. He's got $175. I might get $100 for it or $80. It has damage. Yeah, Valdosta, Coca-Cola straight side. I don't think it'll bring that much. Let's see. Several of them test bottles. I think they're only like $30 or $40 a piece, maybe. I think there's about 6 or 7 of them in here. Cordell, Georgia. It's probably a $50 bottle. It's that Richland bottle. Cola Nola, Rome, Georgia. Got 100 on that one. I sold 3 of them, 3 or 4 of those. Most of this is straight side Coca-Cola bottles. There's a few other odd bottles in there. This is a Quitman Virgil. He just bought that bottle from me about 6 or 8 months ago on eBay for $75. That's Barnesville, Georgia. That's a rare bottle, but he's got $100 on it, but that bottom's been replaced. I can tell right when I sold the bottom on that. So I might get $50 for that. It's a rare bottle. West Point Roberts. He's got 25 on it. I think I'll get more than 25 for that one. New Icy from Cartersville. That's probably $15. Griffin Ice Works, 50. That's probably a $40 bottle. Mine could get 50. It's in good condition. West Point GSC. He's got 100 on that one. I don't think it's worth that. Griffin Purple. That's been irradiated. That's a pretty color. This is a box I didn't, there was one case I didn't video. Smile, Macon, Georgia. That's a pretty bottle. It's different. Different looking. CONEO. Savannah, Georgia. I've never seen that one. This is not the same bottle. Domino. I've sold some of them. Americus, Georgia. I've had some of these. All this is in this box is Art Deco. Lafayette, Georgia. Bodlin Works. This whole box is Art Deco stuff. That's a different color. Lafayette, Bodlin Works. It's a clear one and an aqua one. TikTok, I've sold some of them from Atlanta, Georgia, I bet. Yep. That's a different, I've had them Limolas from Milledgeville, but I've never had that variation. And Orange Crush, Macon, Georgia. It's another Macon, Georgia Orange Crush. Them do sell. There's one of them Rare bottles right there. No, that's a reproduction Coca-Cola bottle. But that's a decent bottle right there. They don't have towns, but they got that unique shape. It's another one of them reproductions. Oh, this is Coca-Cola straight sides. They're pretty clean. Helena, Georgia. We're not going to look at all of them. Hawkinsville, Georgia. He's got 35 on that. That's got a chip lip. Atlanta, Georgia. It's a pretty bottle. I might get more than 45 for that since it's so clean. Claxton. Milledgeville. It's a pretty good bottle. Brunswick. Macon. These bottles are clean. Another Milledgeville. That's a good bottle. Thomasville. Them Thomasville with the Coca-Cola on the shoulder. That's probably he's got 75. That's probably a $60, $70 bottle. Macon ring neck. Yeah, that's a $45, $50 bottle. Dublin. Waynesboro. That's in pretty good shape. All right, let's take a quick look in this box. Wrightsville, Georgia. That's a good bottle. It's got a replaced top, but it's still a good bottle. He's got 65 on it. Topaz, Columbus, Georgia. Cream de Cola, Columbus, Georgia. We're just going to take a quick look at some of these. Rainbow, Lime Cola, Cordial, Rome Bottling Works. That's about right on the price. Atlanta, Georgia Lime Cola. Crown Bottling Works Cordial. Tea Cola Atlanta. Augusta, Georgia Lime Cola. That's about right. Already looked at that one. That's just a Thomasville. That one's probably a $15 bottle. Macon beer that's been irradiated. It's a pretty purple color. I just sold some of these. I was getting about 25 a piece. He's got that one priced right. Cherry Nectar Wrong, 25. A Green Red Rock. Fort Gaines Bottling Works, $60. It has some damage. That's a pretty good bottle. Another one of them. It's a Coca-Cola from Rome, Georgia. Deluxe Bottling Works, Brunswick, Georgia. There's a Cola Nola, Atlanta, Georgia. That's a pretty good bottle. He's got 40 on it. I think it'll bring more than 40. Ryola, Atlanta, Georgia. The Cola Aid Bottling Works. That liable to bring pretty good money. I've never had it. All right, let's see. Ma Cola, Macon, Georgia, 25. Another one of them. Hagen and Dodd Company, Red Rock. That's a 30. He got 15 on it. I'll get 30 or 35 for that one. Stewart Bottling Company, Brunswick, Georgia. That's a rare bottle. He's got 10 on it. I'll get 30 for it. Freestone Bottling Company, Sparta, Georgia. He's got 25. That'll bring more than 25, even with the damage. It's a rare bottle. Granite City Bottling Works, Elberton, Georgia. He's got 90 on it. Union Bottling Works from Columbus. That's probably 35 or 40. Aqua Distributing and Bottling Works, Augusta, Georgia. He's got 50 on it. It looks like it might have a replaced top. They've done a good job on it. That's a rare bottle. It'll probably bring 50. Thompson Bottling Works, Thompson, Georgia. This is another, looks like Art Deco bottles. Flint Rock from Dawson. Big Chief from Pelham. That's a decent bottle. It's in good condition too. But we ain't gonna look at all these bottles. Big Boy. See what's in here. Big Joe. Valdosta. Another Big Chief from Pelham. That's a different variation. It's a Big Chief from Cuthbert, Georgia. Take a glance at a few of these. J. Shrey, Savannah. Blob Top. That's an Art Deco New Grape from Atlanta. Long Twist, Columbus. James Ray. These are clean James Ray. J. Shrey. Man, I got good money for one of these. That's probably a $70, $80 bottle at least. That's a rare. That's a Great Dew Company, Atlanta, Georgia. I got like 200 or 300 for one of the first one I sold. James Ray, J. Shrey. That's a Quitman and Studer, 1888, Savannah, Georgia. I'm not sure. He's got 80 on it. I'm not sure the value of it. Savannah Consolidating. That's a big old hutch right there. Big old clear globe. Clean too. Woodpeckers flying over. That's just Atlanta. The rest of these are just Atlanta hutches, I think. They're not that valuable, but they're clean. He's got them good and clean. J.J. Springer. But I'll get 25 a piece for them at the antique mall if I can't sell them on eBay. It's like a bunch of Art Deco bottles. It's a Coca-Cola from Sandersville. Art Deco. Big Ike. Big Star. Rome, Georgia. That's a pretty bottle. It's got all them stars on it. Cherry May. Cherry May. Is there a town? Yep. Atlanta, Georgia. That's probably pretty good. Sandersville. Coca-Cola Art Deco. Those do pretty good. There's another one of those Sandersville Art Decos. It's a pretty bottle. McRae, Georgia, Coca-Cola bottle, Art Deco. Cartersville Warehouse Company. I've never had that one. Peters, Savannah, Georgia. The Clark, Milledgeville. Sylvania, Georgia. Big Hit. That's a $100 bottle. It's an $80, $90, $100 bottle. Big Rock. Seen the Red Rock. That's a Big Rock. I don't think I've ever had a Big Rock. It's another Virgil's from Quitman. That one don't have but just a couple of bruises. And All Cola, Atlanta, Georgia. I don't think I've ever had that one either. It's a pretty good box there. All them boxes in the back of the truck here, all hobble skirt dated bottles, I think. Over 300 of them. Claxton, 1915. Columbus, Helena. There's some rare ones in here too. Richland ink, Fitzgerald. It's a pretty color there. That color right there will sell that bottle. Milledgeville, Sylvania. That's a good one. Claxton, Cuthbert, Brunswick. These are all 1915 Conyers. Milledgeville. It's another pretty color. Sylvania. All of them got 35 in it. There's 11 boxes and they're all dated, 23s and 15s. Over 300 of them. We'll see. It'll probably take some time to get rid of all of them. But there's some rare ones mixed in there that'll sell quick. So got about 100 insulators. Some of these insulators I think are pretty good. Some of them I've never seen. I don't know a lot about insulators. It's a big one. It's a pretty color. It's an amber, dark amber color. That might be pretty good because of that color. There's several of these Mickey Mouse. That's a different one. That's kind of a short, stubby one. Mickey Mouse. Got that shiny one down there. That's a different one down there. Let's pull that out. Look at that. Two of them. There's another one down there. It's a funny shaped one there. And a purple one. That's a pretty one. They sell quick. Another one of them big ones. It's got damage, but that's pretty cool. I've never seen them before. Another one of them odd shaped ones. There's a few more insulators. It's common there. Some of them little ones down there. That one's different, got a different top. Got a blue ceramic. That's a different one there. That's a squatty one. I don't think I've ever had one of them. It don't have a name on it either. Pretty cool looking. A brown ceramic. See what this is. Not sure what that is. It might be an ink or something. Got a few of these we got to get done here. Pelham, it's got some damage. There's a Coca-Cola straight side. There's a good Pelham. That's Cartersville Bottling Works. That's a good bottle, pretty clean. Dawson Cherry-Cola slug plate. Got a little damage. Cherry-Cola Storage Company, Moultrie, Millen, Georgia. PB&L Bottling Works. 75 on it. Monticello, Georgia Coca-Cola straight side. It's got a chip on the shoulder. That's a rare bottle. He's got 400 on it. I don't know if it'll bring that. It's a Bainbridge Coca-Cola slug plate. They pretty good. Wilmington, Delaware blob top. Well, that's the only bottle I've seen that weren't from Georgia. Herman Winter blob top from Savannah, Georgia. It's Got a chip on the lip, but that's a clean bottle. Fitzgerald. Vienna, Georgia. That's a good bottle. It's clean. Vienna Coca-Cola straight side. No damage. It's a good bottle. That's another Wilmington, Delaware bottle. See what this is. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta City Brewing Company. Blob top. He's got 75 on it. That's the ones we done looked at. That's a pretty good bottle. That's all I have for now. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below.